Alright, 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 let's run it back. Alright, I need to be able to talk over the... Wow, that's a scuff setup, whatever. Alright, let's go over the one again.
I will eat a piece of candy. Please let me stop it.
Okay, is the background too loud? It might be.
Do it.
Okay, big piece. Oh, sorry.
Okay, there. Okay.
Thanks to the 10 euros usual.
Okay, I lowered it. I shouldn't be that loud anymore. Alright, the run starts out fairly normal. We get the good RNG here, where when the zombie is doing that animation, it's guaranteed that you'll be able to dive down the inside after you shoot him. I'm explaining the run for somebody who has... For YouTube, okay? It's for YouTube. I am in YouTube, I have 5,000 subscribers. Okay, so we're just running. We're gonna get bit over here because Claire runs faster in caution. So please. That is why we get bit over here. I've had dozens, if not hundreds of comments asking me that on YouTube, in addition to the daily 10 questions I get about it on Twitch.
Because they just didn't want to use it, even though the gun was like super OP and like white here for years.
No, I already had world record. I PB'd by 3 seconds, I think. Okay, so we enter the RPD and we go into this room because we have to go in here to progress the game. And the one's going fairly normally. It was actually a really good RPD entrance. Hey, Java. Thanks to congrats. Can I do a YouTube video showing how to set up spots? Ray already has those. Alright, here we try to save Elliot, and despite our best efforts, we cannot. We try our best. Alright, here. Pausing here makes the zombie bang it through the door a little bit faster. For some reason. So it saves like a couple seconds though. That's why you pause over there. Thanks to the $5 smoke.
OP and continue to use it. And it had to get nerfed, but before that, the only reason why the gun was not used was because, you know, CSGO players are like snobby. And
also, you might see
just aim down the sights on them.
see us doing something on stairs. It's called stair skating. If you aim on stairs, the animation that your character does after getting out of the aim is kind of a stumble forward, and that's actually faster than the character's normal running animation on stairs. So we just repeatedly spam aim with a rhythm to go through stairs faster. On some stairs we don't do it, either because it's slower to do it because it's like only one step, or sometimes those stuff that actually looks like stairs, they're actually slopes instead of stairs.
Did it actually have a one-shot to the head kill? I think it did at close ranges, but the M4 doesn't, so it's
Yeah,
like,
I'm teaching to run.
the
Hey,
M4,
Wifo.
the M4 doesn't anyway, so...
Thanks to the GG. Alright, so over here we get the good RNG, we just shoot him. Hopefully that's the only shot we shoot in RPD 1.
Yeah, at close ranges
We grab the spade key.
What was that?
Hey, Frank. We take this path because this path is faster on Claire. Because this drop down, we can use this drop down in RPD 1 to kind of break the call, like at the last few seconds.
Wait, George, what's your rank?
Whereas in Leon, we can do the same thing, except we need the drop down is better used in RPD too, so we save it. So that's why the route in Claire and Leon diverge. And also here, all medallions have the same solution, but the order of the symbols are random. So I have to solve it on the fly.
You have tons of Smurfs. Mine's Silver Elite Master.
And even though Marvin called us over, we don't actually need to go to him. We can immediately go over here, and the next phase of the game will trigger. The helicopter crashing and meeting
I was
Leon.
level 1, but then I stopped playing, and when I recalibrated, I was Silver Elite 3. And I climbed back after Silver Elite Master. Your legendary.
Now over here, this call can actually be skipped by anything that can cause your character to stagger, such as a grenade or a flash, or even the rocket launcher, but at this point we cannot gain access to a grenade or a flash, and we can't use the rocket launcher. So we just have to wait through the call.
Okay, let's play tomorrow.
And we go over here. Why do we aim at the helicopter? It makes Claire stumble forwards instead of backwards. And the whole time save. And we're just picking up some key items that we need. This is the first time I'm ever commentating a run, ever. Okay, now that we got the valve handle,
Is it aimbotting if
we can go to the second floor and access the Star's office. Can I explain the quick turns? Okay, well, essentially, quick turns are you stop your character, and then because your character stopped, any direction you'll try to run into, they'll turn immediately to that direction and run. Instead, if you try to do it while running, then your character's turn speed limits you. In some situations it's faster to do it, in some places it's not. It's entirely up to the discretion of the runner. I do it not as frequent as other runners, like Ray.
Okay, wait, I gotta eat immediately.
Yeah, you just press the aim button and then press the button you want to quick turn into. Can I explain inventory efficiency? Okay, so basically how the inventory works is your top left 4 inventory slots, those are your best slots because they're either immediately active or like away by one directional button press. Yo, Frank.
On sub 49 crazy bastard.
Thanks for the 1,000 bits, man. I really appreciate it. Alright, so inventory efficiency. You want to keep all your items that you want to reach at the top left corner, like the top left 4 slots. So that's why as soon as we can, we dump the handgun and the knife onto the right slot. So essentially, you know, we don't need to go there. So we just like keep the key items on good slots where you can access them instantly. So that's why we like funnel the medallions into that slot. Explain liquor camera tricks. Okay, so liquors in this game, their behavior can be determined by whether or not you're looking at them. Because, you know, Capcom.
5 years, you will pay.
And not just whether or not you're looking at them, whether or not your character's angle matters as well. So you'll see an example of it being utilized over here. On this next liquor. So if you look down, okay, the minute didn't actually work. The liquor jumped, which is usually pretty bad, but we didn't get grabbed. But essentially, if you're looking down or up, liquors don't tend to try to lick you. They still very rarely sometimes do it, but it's pretty good. Hey DJ Mac, I got it like 20 minutes ago. Okay, so we got all the medallions in RPD. And you'll see that I put the medallions in really good slots, if you can actually see the inventory. So basically you wanna like cycle items out of the good slots, like in and out, like a pattern kind of thing.
Okay.
Did I talk speed boost? No. It's kind of convoluted to explain. Explain knife abuse. Okay, so because also Capcom. Hey, K-Jax. I just got sub 49. Because also Capcom, this game's knife damage rate is tied to your frame rate, which is why we run the game limited to 120 FPS. So because we run the game at 120 FPS, the knife is like super OP. The knife's still pretty OP at 60 FPS, which is what the console's target. But at 120 FPS, it just reaches another level.
Has my laptop been on this whole time?
Also, you'll notice that the timer stops during cutscenes. That's just how the in-game timer works, and we just decided to time runs by the in-game timer. There are no loading screens. There are no variations during cutscenes, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't actually change the runs, except just count out the time spent in cutscenes.
Completely messed everything up.
How do I not get hit here? If your frame rate is 120, then you just need good slashes. If you're 60,
Guys,
at 60 or you're playing on a console, you need to kind of dance around him a little bit, but it's still possible. I already have a software engineering bachelor's degree, Heisen.
So, what's your mom like? Umbrella? That big pharmaceutical company?
Okay, so we defeated G1. We're gonna go through here.
Hopefully you'll get to see her again soon.
Oh, that laptop uses like
Actually, congrats, K-Jax.
At Idle.
Okay, that triggered the next phase of the game. We need to interact with this keycard reader and exit.
Okay. Key card first. Then that asshole gets what's coming to him.
Okay, this next section of the game used to be really hard. It's still a pain, but it's gotten a lot more consistent. Here it's pretty easy. You just run, look down, and because you're kind of looking down, that liquor doesn't lick and usually always misses you. And also here's the tiny little optimization. You don't have to actually pull out the thing fully. Instead, we kind of stop pulling it, and then aim stumble into that corner, and for some reason that makes you reach the key. Saves a little bit of time. And here I run on the left side and run into those baskets, and that causes the liquors to just run past me. I don't know why, it just works. And over here, we're gonna want to look away. Kind of like, okay, like assume the angle you're facing and the angle the liquor is looking at. If those angles are like more than 90 degrees, the liquor doesn't go for a grab. The liquor just jumps over your head. Nobody knows why. It's Capcom, but that allows us to just run past the liquor. That is utilized in one more place in this run. We'll get to it later. So we got the diamond key. Now we're at Chief Irons' office. We need the heart key. And this one is really good. It's not absolutely immaculate, but it's still pretty good. And okay, there's this system in this game where when you're approaching something, it's usually a key item or a wall, your character automatically slows down. Sometimes to break through that slowdown, it can be beneficial to press the aim button so your character will like forcefully stumble forwards. Yeah, I have all the records on PC 120 FPS. Okay, over here, if you don't shoot this zombie, he can block the door. So we shoot and stun him for a little bit.
Okay, he was like closer than.
Open the door as fast as possible. Hey, Blossom. Thanks, congrats. Pick up the electronic part box and the knife. We need that knife. And pick up the large gear.
Back a little bit.
Then we go out here. We opened that locker because there's ammo inside them. We're gonna pick that up later. Not now because we don't have the inventory slots, but we're gonna pick it up later.
No, that 80 is
Hi, Ed.
the amount of war.
Thanks, congrats. Hey, Rude.
In the main categories of this game.
And over here, it's pretty easy. We just need to turn this. If you get the movement right, there's no risk of getting grabbed here. On standard. On hardcore, that zombie can be a pain. But no matter what, that zombie shouldn't be fast enough to get you.
Oh, that's good.
What am I gonna run next? I'll get back to you on
I
that.
sat on my brother's glasses like a couple times.
Okay, over here. So we get introduced to Mr. X for the first time in the run. Here the trick we do is we just aim at him. And as soon as Mr. X finishes his helicopter lifting up animation, he's like, oh shit, I'm gonna get shot, and then immediately dash towards you. But then, like, while he's dashing towards you, he doesn't actually throw a punch until he's like almost done with the animation, so we just run past. It's pretty easy. So 49 means under 49 minutes. How do I know which side of Mr. X to run past? For that, it's always consistent. He's always gonna throw a punch with his right fist.
No, come on. No, I don't have roll it's for
Other times, it's just you just gotta. It's kind of like he throws a punch.
classical remake.
Okay, let's rewind that. There's something I wanted to cover there. No, not there. Oh my god.
Classical remake.
Okay, gotta go from over here. The wall is too long to accurately seek. Okay, over here I kind of get screwed over by the game. My angle was kind of off, and for some reason Claire did the slow door opening animation.
No, I don't have roll it's for
Okay, over here we slightly flick to the right the camera and then go left. That's part of the liquor manipulating tricks. Because we looked at him, his behavior is slightly different so that he, for some reason, doesn't immediately rush towards us. So we can actually run through safely. If we don't, he immediately chases after us with turbo speed, and we usually get always grabbed. I mean, hit. And over here, Mr. X is kind of close because I got screwed over by that slow door. If you get your movement absolutely fast, Mr. X is usually never fast enough to be a problem. But
put in plenty, they're just out of stock right now.
in this case, it was. Hey, Mr. Bach. Yeah, I did it.
I played RE1 Remake once. I've only ran.
Oh yeah, shooting outside the library. Okay.
I know, catch the play.
Let's rewind again. Okay, you'll notice that everybody shoots outside the library. Okay, let's see if it was relevant. Oh yeah, okay, you see that zombie? That zombie on the right? You see how his head is turned?
I already put in plenty, they're just out of stock.
Hey Chelsea. That shot turns the zombie's head, and so he doesn't see you.
I played RE1 Remake once.
If you don't shoot, that zombie will immediately take notice of you, and even if you do run past, he'll catch up to you while you're moving the bookshelves.
By the way, waste the shot, it baits one of the zombies away. If I'm lucky.
Was it waifu? I don't remember. Okay, over here, we actually run a little bit close to that zombie to bait him.
I'm not a big fan of RE1.
It causes him to be out of the way when we exit. Otherwise, he's like right outside the door. And depending on his angle, he can be all undodgeable. So we just bait a grab. It's pretty safe if you don't mess it up. Yeah, I'll upload this on YouTube. I mean, I'm doing this for YouTube, so.
Are they not completely sold out?
Like over here, we do the clock tower puzzle. We get the second electronic part. Okay, you'll see the zombie is not in the way, and this zombie gave us a good RNG. If he's doing this, if he's on this RNG, you just run past. He has no chance of grabbing you.
I've seen plenty, but I'm not exactly sure.
Did I discover any of these tricks? I kind of have my own liquor line in the kennels. Other than that, I haven't really discovered anything. Okay, so we picked up that ammo that we opened the locker for a few minutes ago. But most of the tricks other runners have discovered, because I usually don't go strat hunting. Okay, so over here we're gonna try to do the puzzle as fast as possible. This puzzle is static. There's 6 pieces we need to rotate, I think. Yeah, 6. And only one of them is rotated 3 times. The other ones are rotated
Red
only once.
M&M.
It's pretty simple.
Brown M&M.
Yeah, I did it, Cheney. Over here, I do that move and I'm the only one that does it, I think. Okay, for this puzzle, you want to move the first block to the third block.
Yes, I did.
After that, you just need to rotate the blocks to solve it. I got really good RNG here. I only needed to rotate the fourth block twice. The other 2 blocks were already solved. So that was really good RNG. Gotta study? Okay, Chelsea.
What is this?
I already had a wonderful stream. Okay, over here, it can be kind of a pain to get Sherry to climb up on the right side because you want to be as close to the window as possible. This was not very perfect. After Sherry finishes climbing, I gotta like have to get her closer just a little bit. It loses some time. Yeah, I believe this one was no damage. Over here, we kind of have to take a wide line, otherwise, the game's like obstacle system kicks in and makes you slow down or do some random movement.
That must be the door out of
Over here, this wiggle, for some reason. Okay, nobody's actually timed it, but we believe it saves time.
Oh no, it's him.
Why do we need
And over
one
here, we
crossing?
try to pick up the key.
We're gonna
115
see
on
how
the
quick remastered.
115 on the segment timer. That's not the best. My best was 114.5. That was mostly because of the window.
Go away!
80 time on. Thanks, congrats.
Somebody, please!
You stupid bitch, that's a dead end!
Okay, over here, there's no going fast until Irons goes into the bathroom. It's all static. You just have to not get caught. Same shit. I just did this from like 30 minutes ago. Of course I have the same shirt. Don't mind the fact that every other stream this week has the same shirt.
It's all over now! Doors locked!
Oh, I have lost rounds here.
Where are you? Show yourself! I know you're in here! The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be!
How did I lose the run over there? One time I did the standing up strat, but I was a little bit too much to the left and I got caught.
Whoa, hold on.
One time I was doing laps around this shelf thing, and I did one too many and I got caught.
6,
And a few times I've been caught on hardcore because I did the standard strat.
9,
Yeah, Leonie's standard
10,
was no damage, I think.
11.
God damn it!
Fall. Okay, that's it, that's it.
Pause redemptions. Hey, bot crew. I just got sub 49.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Oh yeah. Standing here guarantees we'll never get caught.
More.
Please.
Also,
This is your last fucking chance!
right before
Show yourself!
Irons enters the bathroom, we're gonna move forward a little bit. We're gonna run forward just a tiny bit.
It burns!
We'll see. Just a tiny bit, right there. And the game seems to like let Sherry finish her running animation and then come to a stop during the cutscene. So we actually cover quite a bit of a distance doing that. I like him. Another shuffle because it seems to save time. How you lock it on 120 FPS? I'm doing post commentary / explaining the run.
Yeah, it's too cheap.
I'm coming, Sherry!
How do you lock it on 120 base? I use Rivet Tuner, but these days you can even limit your frame rate in NVIDIA control panel.
Than I expected, honestly.
Or you can use NVIDIA Inspector.
Good to see you again, Claire.
And we get the key card here. Exiting this room is kind of really hard. Also, I got screwed over by a slow door there too. It's kind of annoying.
Where's my biggest time save? There's like someone sewers, and there's someone labs.
Yeah, 30 minutes earlier, Claire wasn't even at the gas station yet. When am I gonna snap my fingers? Tomorrow. Yeah, having a frame rate higher than 120 would be faster, but then the game would become way too pay to win. 120 is a good number. You don't need that good of a PC to reach it. Even the GTX 960 can do it. Which at this point is like a $50 GPU.
Hey, Frostmama. I'm doing alright.
If I was to do that, I'll run any percent. Not an uncapped regular run.
Let's get dumpster strat.
I'm doing post commentary, Alex.
Oh,
I didn't get good dumpster strats. Play sadly. Everybody hates the sound of their own voice. Also over here, these dogs are no problem, you just run with the most direct line as possible. I don't know, Watsky. Over here, this dog can ruin your day, but he gave us the good RNG. And over here, I believe I missed this shot. Fuck. Because I was an idiot. Whatever. And that dog ran towards us, but I was able to dodge him. Whatever.
Hang on, Sherry.
What did I think of the Nemesis trailer? It looked fucking awesome. Hey, Tano X.
Hello?
Yeah, when you speak, you hear yourself inside your head, which is different sounding than your recorded voice or the voice other people hear. That's what like causes you to dislike your recorded voice, because it's not like it's not familiar. Yeah, explain stair skating.
Sherry? Where are you? Claire! Sherry? I'll be right there!
Okay, over here we just ignore Sherry and run as fast as possible.
Go, go, go! Claire! It's behind you! Don't stop! Go, go, go!
Okay.
Yes, we're seeing double.
Might still be green, I'm not sure.
Sherry? Can you hear? Don't stop!
Okay, here if you skip the cutscenes immediately, the game can give you
Okay, whatever.
bugged
Whatever.
messages, bugged audio messages. It doesn't actually affect anything. And here we're just trying to run in optimal lines, nothing very exciting happening. Did I see Nemesis' mask? No. Alright, over here is a really tough shot because the camera angle it gets partially blocked by the wall, so you get a little bit too close to the zombie before you can shoot.
That was
It's kind of uncomfortable, but I risked it.
Come on, Sherry. I'll be right there.
Thanks, and glad I low block. It's in the trailer. Oh, okay, then I saw
still
it.
really good on bullets.
It's only there for 3 frames? Really?
No, I didn't want to do that. Okay, it's whatever.
Oh, okay. I actually did not see it. I don't like it. Okay, here. Okay. I missed a very... That shot is really bad to miss, because if you miss and you take too long, that other zombie can grab you. But I barely managed to get by. Alright, 4902 silvers. Oh yeah, it was bad. So we go here first. I made some many mistake. We go here first, even though we can go the other way because it just works out better with the zombies, and also we need the pouch over here.
What the fuck?
Yeah, don't talk about dick cheese, come on.
Yeah, we definitely need the pouch over here. Wait, what are you laughing about?
I can't believe I missed
Yeah,
it.
thanks for getting me demonetized. Oh wait, I'm already demonetized. Okay, so here there was like enough space so that I just climbed down on the middle. I've never done that before, but I just did it.
This is like 3 seconds slower than the last one, and I'm like 2 ammo down. You're 2 bullets down. Yo, Nerd Squared, thanks for the fine sub, dude. I like shit it. Hope you enjoy the emotes.
Okay, here we do the Geodalt dodge strat. When the Geodalts are waiting in the water trying to ambush you like that, you just shoot them and then run past them. It's pretty easy. And that Geodalt you just run past. Yo, 5,000. Thanks for the prize up, man. I love shit it. Hope you enjoyed the emotes. Yeah, we go over here. We pick up the queen plug. And then we use the queen plug.
A really good comment. Only 0.3 off. What, really?
I'm doing post commentary.
Alright, give me the RNG again. Come on, baby.
And I got bad RNG here. That's one of the RNGs where you have to shoot the zombie. That's the only RNG where you have to shoot the zombie, actually. Every other RNG you can run past, or he doesn't even bother getting up because he breaks his leg or something. I got stuck on the Asian zombie trying to climb up the ledge, I think. Alright, so we get the king and queen plug, exit the room. Okay, this section didn't go the best. Over here, we want the Geodalt to either be out of our way or start spitting babies.
Whatever.
If they start spitting babies, you can run past them. Otherwise, they always throw a grab if you get too close to them, and you have to stun them with a spark shot, which is slow. And it's kind of important because we only have 7 spark shot ammo, and we need a lot of them later, like at least 5 of them in labs. And this Geodalt, he tries to swim towards you, but you stun him with a spark shot. That's almost done. Yo,
Just because this shit appears every day and it pisses me off.
Thanks to 9 more for sub. I love shit. Okay, this zombie, he's always like right on the stairs or close to it, and he's in the way, but I was able to just run wide around him. Did the guy send a nude? No, he didn't! I should ask him for them.
Probably -3 at least.
Alright, a recent addition to the run, we don't bank anymore. The entire run, we pick up 2 pouches, but we don't use the box ever.
Oh my god, that was bad.
Wait, that was you, Fonzie? No, don't do it.
Alright, Sherry.
I don't want male nudes or female nudes. Yeah, because of flash skips. Okay, over here is a very cool strat. The original strat was discovered by Zirian, I think? Or Trance, I'm not sure. But this exact strat where you throw the grenade in the middle of the room. Basically, as soon as the first claw comes down, Birkin spawns in the room and he can be damaged. And by timing a grenade to explode as soon as he appears, and his hitbox appears in the middle of the room initially. So you just throw a grenade there, time it perfectly, and that deals enough damage that Birkin immediately goes to breaking down the door instead of doing sealing claws. Skips the entire phase of the fight. And over here we trigger the crane as fast as possible and then bait a lunge for him and start knifing him. This fight's speed is determined by the crane because we have plenty of time to do enough damage to him. And if you get his HP to lower than 50%, then that guarantees one cycle.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, me dropping the image quality is to get a consistent 120 FPS for the entire fight. I wouldn't need to do it if I had a more powerful GPU.
Like a 120 slash.
Like a 2080 Ti.
Might be
But I only have a base 2070, not even a 2070 Super. So we'll let kill him with the crane. We only pick up the knife there, not the flash, because for the entire run we don't use flashes anymore.
Hey, Mr. Harvey. Okay, that was actually a good GPU.
Who's the guy on the left? That's me from 40 minutes ago.
Ned said her lab's not far.
How did I get the enemy HP counter with the SRT? You can download it using !SRT. Why not leave at 70% the whole run? Good question. I don't want the game to look like shit the entire time.
Injected into the game
I like pretty graphics.
and
Hold on,
like
Sherry.
get it drawn as an overlay on top of the game window. Your SSD crashes your game? That's
Almost
impossible.
there, Sherry. We're almost there.
If it's legit happening on the latest versions of the game, you gotta.
The record was 48.59.
Cable car. Okay. Better check everything. There's no turning back.
Hey, it's Blade. Thanks for the grats.
Okay, I'm kind of low on ammo. I'm like really low on ammo.
Okay, so because I missed 2 shots and I had to shoot an extra G adult, I was really low on ammo. I'm like 2 handgun shots and 1 spark shot shot down from the best case scenario. Which is kind of important because we only pick up 8 handgun ammo for the entire one. We start with 10 handgun ammo, we waste
Is there a mod here?
3 of them because to free up inventory slots. And we pick up 8 ammo.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
So we essentially only have 15 handgun ammo to put to good use and 7 spark shot ammo. And most of them go towards stuff you have to shoot. Stuff that's not RNG you have to shoot.
This is the only channel where you're not a mod.
One of the examples of those shots here, one of the Hippo strats. Hippo was the I'm pretty sure Hippo found the library minute actually. So basically we shoot that door to try to bait the soldier zombie into it. Yeah, it was definitely Hippo that found the library manip strat. And this strat as well. Yeah, Hippo found all the zombie manip strats with the pistol shots.
No.
He's still around, he just doesn't like RE2.
Wait, no, that's not what.
Okay, so the soldier zombie minute worked. We need to pick up that on. Also, we pick up the structured upgrade, which is not necessary, but it makes G3 go faster.
Totally fucked, and I was like,
Over
okay,
here, the
if
minute
I do
worked.
this,
We just
it will
run
be as
to his
bad
back,
as
and
the
he
exact opposite of what I literally just decided in my head, like,
overshoots to
seconds
try to
before I
grab us and just, you know, turbos out of the way.
Oh, you fucking moron.
Dr. Lee, your presence is urgently requested by Chief Cartwright in the East area.
Very fat fatal. No, I don't know Russian.
Okay, so we gotta do the plant part of the labs to get the level 3 wristband. I don't know, Smoke. Okay, so over here, the codes are always the same, so we just input the codes as fast as possible. I mean, like, instantly. To unlock the other two sections of the labs. The game's intended way is for you to actually go get the codes. Well, we already know the codes. If the codes were number one, the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, this puzzle is actually very easy to remember, especially if you've ever built a PC before. It's RGB, RGB, RG. You know, RGB, 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 except, you know, no B at the end. Hey, Jen. Thanks, congrats. Oh yeah, I'll explain. Okay, here you just need to shoot it out an Ivy's bulb and it'll stun them for a really long time. Alright, over here, there's a lot of zombies, but only 3 of them are actually alive. And we throw a grenade to get rid of them. Otherwise, this room is just almost untraversable with the zombies alive. Over here, we'll look down, and that causes the liquor to just let us go. One of the liquor manip strats. Alright, over here, we're kind of low on structured ammo, but we have to do this. Yeah, I got this on 49. So that's 2 structured ammo I wasted, and we need the 3 that's remaining. So we just gotta get good RNG on IVs. Right over here, so we look down and the liquors with their slashes, and then they take to the ceiling. At least I think they both did. And we solved the signal modulator, and same thing as the liquor that we let jump over our heads earlier in the run. Here is the same thing. There's this liquor on the ceiling, so we just look the other way. This time at a more sharper angle because it's a lot easier, and that liquor just jumps over our heads. Thank God. Let's show it again. And for this strat, at least for me, one liquor will always jump over your head and then land over there, and the other liquor will always swing at you and whiff, and the other liquor will jump towards it, but he'll never catch up to you. And both of them will take to the ceiling again, which means it's safe. Except one of the liquors almost grabbed me, but I was fine. I haven't tried it on Leon Frank. Now that's a strat that I figured out on my own. One of the few strats that I actually went looking for.
That's my parka.
Overall it was kind of slow, I lost 1.7 seconds. Just pretty bad. Yeah, that's all. Here, over here, what I like to do is I like to run wide, hit the wall to aggro the lickers.
Don't reach.
So they'll actually be close enough to whiff swings. And they landed.
Okay, I need good on
Okay,
I don't have
here's
single
another example of the licker manip. That actually supports my. Okay. Okay, so basically this licker chasing towards you, it's the same thing. Okay, the camera's pointing over here, but Claire is, well, looking over here. And because Claire's looking away, this time, you know, she's looking both away and running away from them, it's the same thing. They will jump over your head. They won't actually try to swing towards you. So this is like exactly the same thing. Whether or not you're moving backwards or forwards, it doesn't matter. As long as Claire is looking away, they will jump over your head. And this was, okay, there was a little bit too much distance to the door, so I ran around him. Around both of them. To be safe. And now over here, I really need a good energy because I was out of ammo.
I just need good energy here. I literally don't have a
And that's not exactly the best energy, but it's doable. You don't need to waste a bullet. Okay, that licker, that Ivy doesn't usually aggro. I was surprised he actually didn't grab me.
So much for the weed infestation.
I don't know, Orbit.
You have dispersed
I honestly do not know.
solution without authorization. Your actions have been logged, and you may be subject to disciplinary measures.
Over here, that Ivy always misses you if you quick turn left after you enter the room. And over here I was hoping this Ivy would give me good RNG because I really didn't have the balls to waste, but he didn't, so I had to shoot him. And this means I have to pick up some ammo later in the game, but it's not that bad.
Thanks to the 7 euros you will paid.
Leon might be slow enough that just flashing is worth it. And besides, the reason I'm YOLOing in lab lectures is because I can't carry flashes with this inventory route. Over here, this signal modulator puzzle is pretty easy. You just press EAS, all three buttons at the same time, and it's an instant solve. Do a straw vote for what to run next. It'll end up being Claire A standard.
God,
Not even kidding.
antiviral agent. Gotta get back to Sherry.
No blocks, no flashes here compared to my previous ones. A lot actually. Like 7 seconds maybe.
Don't miss the fucking shot, you moron.
Yeah, I got something there. Also here, for this fight, you just hold the aim and shoot button and the shot immediately hits on the leg. Which is really good. So you pop all three of his eyes with the spark shot. It deals a lot of damage, like 10% on explosion. And after we drop all his eyes, we go to his back and knife there. We don't want to touch the chest eyes, because if you touch the chest eyes, that causes him to get up faster. So we knife his back for 12 slashes and then move to his chest eyes, because he gets up 6 slashes after you touch his chest eyes. And you have like enough time for 18 slashes if you don't touch his chest eyes. So we do 12 slashes on his back and then do 6 slashes on his chest because his chest eyes take more damage.
I missed a knife skill. Fuck.
So we maximize his time on the ground while also maximizing the damage by doing that. And also I did that fight kind of slow because I missed a knife swap trick. In this game, you can swap a knife swap animation if you unequip a gun or equip a gun in the midst of switching a knife. For some reason, it just works because Capcom.
Yeah, I have the knife kill, but...
Yeah, I got somebody 9. The knife swap trick's kind of convoluted to explain, but essentially by equipping weapons at the right times, you can skip knife swap animations, but I failed it once in that fight, which cost me like close to 2 seconds. Thanks for coming, Tampa. And how do you do?
Sherry, walk faster.
I thought you
I rush you, but we have to go.
Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Let's get the
Alright,
hell
don't
out.
forget I'll leave the door open for Sherry. Hey, let's go, child.
How did I save a second here? Because I, on my old PB, I discarded the knife. Which I didn't need to do because I discarded it during G3 on this run. Alright, so I was completely out of handgun ammo. We want one over here, but I had to use the last one on the Ivy. On the last Ivy after run. Okay, not technically the last Ivy, just the last Ivy we saw.
Really glad I met you too, Sherry.
Is this the best perfect run? Nah.
Save your thanks until I get you out of this place.
Yeah, we have no ammo. No handgun ammo and no structured ammo. What's next for me? I don't know, Scarecrow. So we pick up the knife because we need it for G4. We hold the door open for Sherry over here. We wait until Sherry gets on the third step of the stairs, third from the bottom. That's enough so that Sherry doesn't stop to open the door.
Until detonation.
Sherry, run!
And as soon as she reaches that, we need to also start running, because otherwise, if Sherry gets too close to Claire, she is, like, stops and waits for directions. Slash, at least waits to see where you're gonna run. Yeah, of course it was the empty pistol. Is this gonna be a Jirga submission? Nah. Okay, so we need to trigger that door handle to trigger the next phase of the game.
Are you serious?
Okay, so over here I needed to pick up ammo, but at the same time I only needed 1 ammo. The handgun can contain 5 ammo. That gave us 15, so I need to get rid of like 10 of it. So the ammo is not taking any inventory slots. And I kind of panicked. I should have had plenty of time, but I kind of panicked, but it didn't matter in the end. So we need to get rid of 2 knives by breaking them, and also get rid of this handgun ammo that we don't need. And reloading this handgun is kind of slow. So I barely managed to
get rid of the ammo.
Get rid of the ammo.
Fuck.
And this is where we need the ammo. This flaming zombie only has 1 HP. Even a slight breeze could actually kill him. But you know, we kind of have to shoot him.
You hanging in there?
Okay, I barely had enough time to break both the knives and get rid of the ammo.
Worth a try.
And over here, I needed the G4 fight of my life to get sub 49. Okay, so how this fight goes? Okay. I kind of was too late to drop a graphics setting, so I kind of gotta do it now. But it doesn't matter. So we're gonna start shooting him, and we're gonna try to take out as many chest eyes as possible in this phase. In this section of the fight, as much as possible. Then we gotta line up a knife slash. And that was really good because you can see there's no eyes left. I have to wait for them to actually grow. Then we shoot him with the minigun a little bit and then snipe him again, and then we throw a grenade and time it so it takes out all the eyes, and then we take out the eyes that are growing again. Take out as many eyes as possible, and that's the final slash. We need the kill on this slash, and I got it. You can see with the... Wait, what was that? We can see with the smoke coming out of his body that we got the kill. He'll go into his final crawling animation. We want to keep our distance as close to him as possible, but he's actually fast enough to crawl and get you. That's why we use this train. He's gonna get stuck on the train a little bit, and there will be some distance between Claire and G4, so we can keep optimal distance between us and him to take out his chest eyes while actually not getting grabbed.
Congrats on.
Thanks, Underwoods Jam. And that's sub 49. That was a pop-off.
Congrats.
I was actually not expecting to get sub 49. But I got it. You guys from today. Thanks to 100 bits Jam, and thanks to the Prime Sub Bodags. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the emotes.
Even if you ban me now, worth it.
Thanks to the Grats Nono. And 5,000. Alright. My jaw is actually hurting from talking so much. I don't understand. I talk all day to chat, but for some reason providing commentary, it's like making my vocal cords dry. I mean my throat dry or something, I don't know. And that's probably the last minute barrier we're gonna be breaking in this game. I don't expect sub 48 to happen ever, unless we find some really meme strats.
So what's the first thing you want to do when we get out of here?
I want to see where you live.